Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name's Elaine. I'm the owner of What? LBE. Alright, y'all, so as y'all can see, it's really not a Valentine's thing going on right now. I'm bringing you all along in this video on filling orders, okay? Again, like I told you guys, I am a full-time gift designer. And, sorry if I turn my head, but I'm trying to stick and move because I have to get as much done as I possibly can for this order before I hit church, because we have a church meeting and choir rehearsal. Then I have to come back and finish this order because it has to be delivered when? In the morning at 8 o'clock. I'm laughing because, you know, just the last minute, folks, I tell you. You know, this gentleman is a well-known entrepreneur and things like that. And he's holding a conference this weekend, starting tomorrow. And he's going to have 13 guest speakers or panelists or however they're going to hold this conference. And he didn't have any gifts. So, I'm going to tell you guys how I inquired this, because a lot of y'all asked me how I inquired. And I'm sorry about the paper noise, but I got to keep pushing. A lot of y'all ask me how I inquire different people, different companies, different organizations, and things like that. It's really just word of mouth, honestly. I've been friends with him on Facebook for a while because I followed him as a mentor. Because for those of y'all who don't know, I create gifts for a nonprofit organization that focuses on advancing and growing entrepreneurs, business starters, things like that. And so I took the course personally myself to get some insight on, you know, what I was doing wrong and things like that as far as the business goes. And you know, you learn a lot. They have a lot of people that come in, guest panelists and speakers that come into your class and talk to you about certain things. So we had like a lady came in from the bank. We had a tax person come in. We had this guy that I'm doing this order for, he is a well-known business owner here in Tennessee, in Nashville. And he came in and talked to us about the whole business aspect of how he runs his business, and just giving us tips and tricks, tips and knowledge that, you know, we didn't know, or things that we could do and stuff like that to help our business grow and things like that. So anyway, he has started several several organizations and things like that to continue to help entrepreneurs grow and expand and hire employees and things like that. So he's actually having a convention, which I would love to attend, because it's about hiring and finding your help and navigating jobs off to people. But at this point in stage, I'm still trying to grow. So that's just a work in progress for me. But anywho, he's having a convention, and he posted on Facebook asking anybody to help because he needed some gifts made, some gift boxes made for his panelists. And so, of course, somebody tagged me in the post. My people be looking out for me. Now, people may not, a lot of my people may not purchase from me. But when somebody posts that they need some help in any gifting field, business type area, they will tag the mess out of my name in that post, okay? And I'm so grateful for that. So one of my church members, she's friends with him too, and she tagged me into it. And I reached out to him. I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll be happy to assist, whatever. Well, he didn't come back and say nothing to me right away. I think this one lady had responded before I did, and I think he was trying to go with her instead, and he waited. And then I don't know if that fell through or what, because he called me yesterday and was like, I need to see if you're still able to create some boxes for me. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, when do you need it? He was like, Friday. You've got to be kidding me, sir. It is Wednesday. And he was like, well, it's okay if you want to charge me extra because of the fact that it's last minute and things like that. And I was like, yeah, it's probably going to be an extra fee, and it's going to be a delivery charge. So anywho, He paid. I invoiced him. He sent me the payment through the invoice. And we rocking and rolling. At the end of the day, I wasn't about to turn it down because why? It's a convention. Two, baby, listen here. It is a convention. Who ain't finna make some gifts for some people at a convention? Okay, don't worry about it. LBE show list. I need all the publicity I can get, okay? I am trying to grow in 2024. That is the goal. To continue to expand and grow. Honey, you can't always depend on the customers that you got. You got to keep going. Got to keep pushing, okay? So this is what I mean by most of my stuff come from word of mouth or social media. This is what I mean. Okay. What I'm starting with in these larger boxes are these speakers. This is the number one thing he requested, which for those of y'all who are new to my channel, when I do the gift house for the nonprofit, they always get speakers. Every entrepreneur, every business person to me needs a speaker. And that's just my own preference. I have one right now that's plugged up and hooked up. I actually have two. Nope, take that back. I got three. One that I use, two of them that I use at a vendor event, and then the one that I use up here, because sometimes you need that motivational speech coming through that speaker to help you keep focused and keep going. Sometimes you need that motivational music to keep working. Sometimes you just need something to listen to, period. It's just, it's so many different reasons why everybody I feel should have some type of speaker or something to just give them that power move through whatever they're playing through it. So number one thing he asked for was a speaker. Because this box is shaped the way it is and how wide it is, I am going to have to just place it down in this box because, as you can see, I don't have much room left once it's placed in there. So I'm going to go around and just add my tissue paper around the rest of it so that the rest of the items don't sink all the way down in the box. And they'll be lined right with the tissue paper. I don't want this sitting on tissue paper to come all the way up to where I can't close the box. So that's why you see me putting the speakers in, because I'm trying to prep all of these boxes. As you can see, I already have my smaller boxes prepped with tissue paper, and then I have my shred sitting over here. Some of the items that I'm gonna be putting in here along with the speaker, he was okay with sparkling cider, because they're thank you boxes for the guest panelists. So he wants something to kind of like help them rejuvenate and keep going throughout the entire conference, because like I said, it's throughout the weekend. And they're going to be talking to several people each day. So he wanted something to kind of like boost them up, but not, like really take over the whole weekend. He just wanted something nice for them. So we went with just something simple as a portable speaker. I bagged up some soft peppermints. And then I'm going to give them a can of the Proline wafers, just a little snack. They're all getting candles, thanks to Pop Shelf. I wanted some professional looking candles. Dollar Tree sells candles, and some of them look professional. But the fact that the matter is, when you go in Dollar Tree and you can't find X amount at this one store, I'm not about to be driving around all over here to find candles, okay? Went to one store, picked up and it's 13 boxes, so I picked up my 13 candles and I walked on back out the door. Another reason why I like the candles from Pop Shelf, they smell great, and also they put the label on the top part of the can. So you got the label here. Turn it around so you can see it. You got the label here, but you also have it on the top part of the can, which is great because instead of me having to put this candle in like this, I can actually literally set it down like this and they still be able to know what type of candle it is. And of course, y'all already know we coming through with the matches. No if or ands or buts about it. He asked for a candle to be in there because he wants something to kind of like help them relax and rejuvenate. And some people just have to burn a candle or something just to, meditate and center themselves. So that's what he asked for. Also got these little tea bags that we're going to put in there. There's 2 bags of tea in there. There's lemon, ginger, and cranberry hibiscus herbal tea. So there's 2 tea bags in here that they can use to sip on if they want to kind of bring them back. And like I said, went through the peppermints because you can't go wrong with some soft peppermint, especially when you're talking constantly, okay? As a matter of fact, I got a bag back here that I have to just like, keep myself flowing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. These are going to be real simple, easy to the point. It's just a matter of the presentation of them and getting everything prepped. because like I said, I have to prep them, get to church, go to that meeting, then have the rehearsal, then come back home, and then we'll finalize these all the way up. I'm actually going to try to finish his tags. I'm making him some thank you tags with my cardstock paper. And I'm going to try to put like the conference, information on the tag as well. If I can get it on there in time. But like I said, for right now, when you're doing it like me, you got like, I'm not talking about like doing it big. I'm talking about when you're doing it literally like me by yourself. The best thing you can do is just occupy your time as much as possible. And to me, preparation is number one, because it just makes everything go smoothly. So now all I have to do is just basically go back in, add my shred, add my products, and close the boxes up. And then I'll get them stacked up. So I have pretty much cleared off my table up here, of course, except for my light. And I got my candles and my tea and stuff sitting up here, the smaller things, because I can't really reach down and grab those. But I have my the rest of my speakers here, and then right up under the speakers are my cider that's right next to me. And everything else, like I said, is on the table. So I just want to come on here and show you guys exactly what I'm doing, prepping for this. Like I said, word of mouth is how I'm getting away, getting around. It is a powerful thing, but it starts with you. If you don't open up your mouth, if you're sitting in a store and you hear somebody talking about some gifts or what they got to prepare, and if it's a birthday party they trying to get ready for, and blah 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 blah, open up your mouth and say, hey, if you need any, feel free to reach out to me if you need any party favors or thank you gifts or anything like that. Talk to folks, because I'm telling you, I do it all the time. Now, I used to be shy and all that good stuff, but baby, that's one thing I learned in that entrepreneur class, is to open up my mouth. And on top of that, put my face on the camera. So that is one of the main things that I have learned over the years of being in business. And this February will be 9 years of being in business. But that is one of the things that I have learned about word of mouth. It starts with you. If you don't tell people what you do, how they gonna know? So, I mean, like at church, even if it's somebody you ain't never talked to at church, walk around and just be like, hey, just want to let you know, if you need any party favors, talk to your pastor. Just say, hey, anytime we want to give away something at the church, or the sick and shut in needs a fruit basket or something like that, feel free to call on me. That's what I do for a living. This is my, my business and things like that. Introduce yourself again to your own pastor that hasn't known you for many years. And let them know what you do. If, there's certain churches you want to go visit them. Talk to the pastor at that church and be like, hey, thank you. The sermon was great. I really appreciate being here. And everyone was so kind and lovely. And it's crazy how you don't be like, I don't want to pitch it on Sunday at church and blah, blah, blah. Listen, let me tell you something. You don't say nothing. They don't know nothing. So, I mean, start with your own church family. Start with your doctor's office, your dentist, your lawyer's office, anybody that you come in contact with, your therapist, anybody that you come in contact with on a daily basis, your boss's boss, your co-workers, your if you're a teacher, all the teachers at the school, some of the parents. I mean, showcase your work. If it's somebody's birthday and you just feel like, there's somebody special to you or whatever, or if there's a baby shower in your family, make sure you make the gift instead of just going and buy the gift. That's another way I got word of mouth. When my friends that I had back in the day had babies, I made their gifts. I didn't just sit there and buy a gift from the store and put it in a bag. No, if I'm going to do this for a living, I need to show people what I do. Just like if my nieces and nephews had birthdays, and I had to go to a birthday party, or my friend's little kid had a birthday and they invited me to the birthday party. I made their gifts instead of just going and buying something and taking it there. That also gave me showcased my work and gave me more business from there. So that is how I gain my clientele. And I know y'all don't see me post on like my Instagram and all this stuff often, but that's just because it's kind of hard sometimes, especially when you get a little bit busier. But at the end of the day, word of mouth is word of mouth. So that's all I'm gonna tell you. But anyway, this video is getting too long, but I just wanted to spread that word to you and let you know what I was working on and how we rocking. I'll come back and show you guys the finished products of what I got going on, because I also have to send it to him. Well, I want to send it to him. I don't have to, but I'm gonna send it to him and let him know that they are done and they are ready to go and prepared. So we'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.